Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing great. And what we're gonna look at today is an exercise called Don Chi Sao. What does that mean? It means single hand, sticky hands. This is the exercise that you're gonna do before you go into Chi Sao. We just work with one hand so that you learn how to stick and you learn how to flow with your opponent. So that being said, let's get right to it. All right guys, so today we're looking at Don Chi Sao, single hand, sticky hands. Like I said, this is the intro into doing full Chi Sao. We don't just jump into Chi Sao and say, let's go and do sticky hands. You gotta learn how to stick, okay? And so the best way to do it is with one hand at a time. So we do Don Chi Sao. The way it looks, I'm gonna have you do this with me, guys, is we're gonna take the right hand, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go punch, Fuk Sao, and we're gonna drop into a Mun Sao. We go 1, 2, 3. Now notice my elbow is going up and down, but my arm is not really dropping, okay? It goes 1, 2, 3. And I'm not considering center line on this, guys. We're going straight out from our arm right now, so don't be thinking center line. Forget center line in this exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, the other hand, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go bong sao, ton sao. We're gonna rotate and push with that palm. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you want to get, for those of you that have been doing this for a while, if you want to get a little more into it, you can do both hands. You can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. That's how you practice in front of a mirror. But you can't really do this in front of a mirror. You need a partner. So let me bring in a partner. All right, guys, I brought in my Kung Fu brother, Jeff, today to kind of show us how to do this. I'm gonna give you the side view, and then we're gonna look at it with a point of view so you can see different angles on how this needs to be done. Okay, but remember, this is just a one-handed drill. So, Jeff, come over here. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do it, I'm gonna be in a punch, he's gonna be in a bong sao. Now, this is our pivot point. And when we do this, one person cannot be faster than the other. You have to work with your partner. So we don't want friction ever happening here. We want to roll on one point. That's how we stick, okay? I'm giving energy, Jeff's giving energy, we're both receiving it, and we're both working with it. So this is not an application exercise. This is a flow exercise. This teaches you how to stick to your partner. Don't worry about, well, that would never work in a fight. Like I've said in another video, you're right, it wouldn't. Good job, you figured that out. No, this teaches you other uses in Wing Chun, okay? It's like a tool. It's like saying a heavy bag doesn't hit back, but it's still a good tool, okay? This is how we exercise in Wing Chun to stick, to be at our close range. So we start here. I'm in punch, he's in bong. As he rotates up into ton, I drop into a Fuk Sao. Now as he comes forward, I just stick. I'm not thinking about moving him off, I'm just sticking. We're staying on that same point. Now, when I go into bong, punch, he just rolls it up into bong. My punch actually makes his bong. When we're here, and I go to the punch, he doesn't have to do anything but just roll with me. My punch makes his bong, okay? So we'll continue. He goes ton, down, bong, ton, down. I go punch, Fuk, down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're soft. We're friends. We're just sticking to one another. Just like that. We'll do it on the other side here so you can see this angle. So he's in bong, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's all there is to it, guys. You can do this blindfolded. You can do this, in fact, I would say try it blindfolded once you've done it a few times, because when you're blindfolded, you actually do better. Your eyes don't confuse you. You start to look at your opponent, you start looking at their arms, all of a sudden you start racing and you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. So be focused on what you're feeling, not what you're seeing. All right, let's take this into a point of view. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna show you what I just did in Don Chi Sao in a point of view. So we're here, so we're just gonna do the one hand, and then I'm gonna show you guys a neat little game that I was taught by another Sifu that adds a second hand. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Notice how we're staying on the same point, always. There's never any friction. Okay, let's try the other side. I'll be in bong this time. Ready? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Now what I want you guys to look at really quick is I want you to watch my bong sao. Okay, this is really important. When he throws that punch, I don't want to try to fight it. Okay, if I try to fight it, we're rubbing and I end up getting pushed back. The cool thing about bong sao is if he's got his hand up like this and we're gonna go in, if he throws that punch and I roll it out, you can see that the angle of his hand actually goes up and the direction of his energy goes like that. And a lot of times it'll actually put the guy right back on his heels, and I'm not even doing it. He's doing it to himself. But that's because when he threw that punch, I rotated that bong. You see that? Let me show you again. He throws that punch, I rotate that bong. I don't just lift it. Remember, bong sao, what's important about bong sao is the rotation of the forearm. That's key, okay? So when we're here, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we stay on the same point. And notice my bong sao doesn't come back like this. If I come back like this, look how close this fist is to my face. I'm gonna eat a punch, right? When I'm here, he comes with that punch, boom. Look at the distance now that I have here. This is a good way to teach you how to throw that bong sao. Okay, but now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a cool little trick so that you can actually change actions on the side without actually having to change arms. Okay, so I'm gonna be here in punch, Jeff's and bong. We go 2, 3. Now, because Jeff has the bottom arm, what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw a punch with that hand. I'm just gonna pock. He comes back with this hand, I go bong. Now we're in the opposite sides. 2, 3. Because my hand's on the bottom, I throw a punch, boom. I throw a punch, bong. He goes 2, 3. His hand's on the bottom. 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. Now, when we do this, 3, if you're blindfolded, you need to tell your partner when to pock here. So if we're blindfolded, he needs to pull that hand away and he needs to pull that other hand away so that I know when to go into these movements. Because if he doesn't and I'm blindfolded, I'm not going to see it. So we go 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There, 2, boom, 2, 3, boom, boom, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, and 3. So that is a way to switch it up when you're doing your Don Chi Sao with your partner. All right, guys, so that was Don Chi Sao, single hand, sticky hands. You're gonna find that in every Wing Chun school you go to. Remember, when you do these exercises, it's not about who can hit who first and who's stronger than the other guy. You need to relax and be soft and feel the energy that's given to you. That's the whole point of an energy drill. You feel the energy and you feed off that energy and you react to just as much energy that's being given to you. Because if you do that, your opponent doesn't have anything to feed off of. Okay? If you start to go in too powerful, your opponent can use that against you, especially if they are Wing Chun trained, okay? So just remember, flow drills are not application. Flow drills teach you how to feel and teach you how to move correctly. I hope this helped you, and I hope this helps make your Wing Chun a lot better. Thank you.